Hey YouTubers, we got some more snow up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, but that's not what this video is about. This is about an RV show. I want to say at the beginning, this is not my normal video. This is not a ray of sunshine. It's a ray of realism. So excuse me for the negativity. And look, Vinny's doing fine.
Is that it is hot and humid. And I want.
Hey there YouTubers, I told you we're going to the UP State Fairground because they're having an RV show. Now, I don't know how good it's going to be. It's basically Camping World with a few extra RVs. I can see a few of them sitting outside. If we show you something, we show you something. It's not going to be a lot. And we're going to make this turn. And we made that turn. And there we are. We'll see what we see.
And it's free. And
They
had good popcorn last year.
Good popcorn. All right.
Oh.
I'm going to do something a little different in this. I figured I'd try to put my picture down in the corner and talk as this goes on, or maybe down in this corner or whatever corner. I've always thought it was kind of silly when people do that, but I guess in a way it shows everybody that, hey, I'm not a bot, I'm a real human being. So there's that. I also decided not to complain or do my initial thought about this RV show that I'm showing you pictures of. Again, I'm just showing pictures in the background. Or I'm talking in the front ground, or foreground, whatever it might be. But my first thought was like, oh, this is pretty sad and pathetic, But then I realized Escanaba, Michigan's a town of like 12,000 people. I think there's like 5,000 in Gladstone. So there's not a lot of people in this area. And Camping World made an effort. Now, obviously, they're trying to sell RVs. We understand that. But they made an effort and they brought some RVs out. So I'm not sure it's out of the goodness of their hearts. They're trying to make money. But hey, we get some RVs to look at and it's all good. Now, that said, I don't have all good things to say. I've said in the past that The Voice and I are looking at the possibility of trading in our vans and getting a Class C or possibly a B plus or something like that. And if you're on the search, I've said it many times and I'll say it again. It's really depressing. First of all, the build quality of all these RVs, if you go look at travel trailers and most everything you look at, it's built so terrible. They just slap them together and put them out. I think since COVID, anything built since COVID, everything you hear and it sure looks like it, it's just not well built anymore. And if you look at the prices, I have some prices in through this that they're just literally insane. I don't understand how they're selling any RVs of this quality and of these prices. But again, it's not a Camping World's fault. It's not the dealership you go to. It's how they're manufacturing. Most companies are just not doing a good job from everything I see and hear. So it's very depressing. Okay, here's how we say. I watched a video recently about cars, about brand new cars and stuff. And they were doing MSRP prices comparing 5 years ago, the end of 2019, so in 2020 they were talking about 2019 prices, to now, 5 years. Most every vehicle has gone up 30%. That's just crazy. And if you look at the RV industry, it's, those vehicles have gone up at least 30%. And then the extras they're tagging on, it's very disheartening to try to find an RV. It's fun to go to the shows. Sometimes they have other booths set up. I got my Save the Planet bags for free and clips and junk like that, free give handouts. But, and they'll have displays where they have some stuff for sale. And sometimes you'll find some good prices in there. But overall, just even when you look at the show price at an RV show, and they're bragging about it because they're knocking like 25% off of the price, you're still like, it's still insane. It's very hard. I do these videos, I go to an RV show with such hope and I'm going to find the right one for me. I'm going to get an idea and we didn't find anything like that. So it can be very disappointing. It's basically thievery. Sometimes it just feels like straight up thievery. It's just terrible. And then, if you go online and look at stuff, if you look at European models, their prices are way, way better. Their build quality appears way, way better than here. It's just, in America, we've decided that we're just going to slap stuff together, and however it turns out is however it turns out. And who should stop these industries from doing this? Because you out there and people everywhere keep buying this junk. They keep buying this stuff. There's no incentive for them to do the right thing. So, that said, we did see some things that we liked the looks of, and we're always glad we went, and we think you should go. And if you're looking for an RV, if you got the money to buy a new one, congratulations. You'll spend the first 6 to 8 months, maybe even a year, taking it to the dealership to get stuff repaired because they slap them together so poorly. If you get lucky, you find an older one that's a decent price and built well. But you look at the prices even of used, it's insane. And the voice is doing all the looking, trying to find us an RV, and she'll find one, and she'll tell me what the price is for a 10-year-old RV, $60,000-$70,000, and we'll agree that they're insane. And then usually I'm the one that says, yeah, and somebody's going to pay it. They'll get it. So I don't know. The RV industry is really irritating, really irritating. So maybe if you're like us and you watch the regular people that do a lot of, hey, I'm going to show you this RV today, I'm going to show you that RV, and they all seem to gloss over the price and the build quality. You'll watch a video of somebody that you kind of like their videos, they make nice videos, and they show you an RV that you go see in perfect, and you're like, well, you raved about this, and look at it, it's falling apart, and look at the price on it. So I don't know how we've all been frog boiled or something to accept these are the prices, but these are the prices. So yeah, I've been frog boiled too. So we had a good time nonetheless at the RV show. It was fun to look at stuff. It's fun to give us ideas of what we don't want. And then it just means we have more shopping to do, more searching for that person that we don't want to rip off, that maybe they don't want to rip us off, and everybody decides to have a fair deal. But I don't know. It's this video I meant to be a little bit more upbeat, but if you've been in the RV search mode yourself, it can be quite frustrating. So we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep our chins up, and we're going to hope it's going to work out for us. And we hope for the same for you. So until the next video, have a great and wonderful day. The voice approves of that kitchen. She likes the colors.
I like the two-tone.
All right.
That's pretty.
That's it. We were only there about 45 minutes, maybe, at most. Nothing really for us, but it's always good to look. My promise, I try to do all I can that the next video will be more positive.